everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video on showing you how to prep that nail. So I've taken all my layer of gel polish off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start removing my lifting. I haven't got a lot of lifting at all, but these little bits all need to be gone. It's really important that your lifting is all gone. These have been on 3.5 weeks now. If you don't get all your lifting out, what will happen is when you reseal and put your acrylic on, if I just left it now and just popped my acrylic on, it wouldn't last because I haven't prepped, I haven't removed the skin, I haven't removed all my lifting, and then what will happen, moisture will get stuck and then you could potentially cause a greenie for your clients, and that is what we don't want. So what I'm going to do is show you how to remove that lifting and prep that now so it's nice and ready for your clients. So I'm using our 100 grit. We use this for lifting to make sure we get it out nice and fast. I'm also going to be using our cuticle tool and our nippers, just in case I need them. I might not need the nippers, but if I do, then we will use them. So if you can see, I'm going to start filing my lifting away. I don't want to be filing too much on the natural nail. I want to make sure I'm just trying to get my lifting out. Can you see already that's coming away? Obviously I'm doing this on myself, so it is that little bit more awkward angle. But if you was on a client, you'd make sure your angles was all correct. I'm then going to go in with my lower grit and go around the natural nail. We'll go on to the next one. Make sure all that lifting is gone. Like I say, it's really, really important that that lifting has gone. The last thing you want to be doing is being lazy with that side of it. Because if your clients come back and then they've got greenies, it's just not a nice thing to be giving your clients. So I'm lucky enough, I don't get that much lifting because I really make sure my prep is done well in the first place. So now I'm going to move on to using our prep tool. So this is our tool and it's called Prep It. We've got a nice bottom to push your cuticles back and then a nice slanted bottom here, nice and sharp, to make sure you can really get that skin off that nail plate. So I'm going to push back. I find this tool is really good for getting around your sides because it's nice and sharp and it gets right in them parts here. And a lot of people miss these corners when they're doing their prep. They really miss round here. And like I say, we have to make sure all that skin is removed. Move on to the next one. It's so satisfying when you get that skin coming away. If I'm honest, I've never been one that gets too much cuticle. I don't never really have to cut my cuticles, it's only every now and then. See all the skin that's there. You'll always get some little tough bits around here, because like I say, this is the bits where it can be missed. I always get a lot down here. And that's the bit I always normally need to cut. So you get to know your clients' cuticles and hands. You'll get some people that's got really sensitive cuticles that you can't push as hard as others. But like I say, you get to know what you're doing. I'll have a sensitive bit in here. Sometimes it can bleed when I push it back. It all depends. Sometimes it reattaches itself. It really hurts me sometimes to pull it back here. It tends to attach itself. So I'll have to be really careful when I'm pushing that part back. So always bear that in mind when you're doing clients. I'm now going to go in and nip the little bits. So the key to using nippers, I'm going to show you on this one. I don't normally cut my cuticles when they're not needed to cut, because if it's not in your way, don't cut it, is what I'll say. So what I do is I use this blade here, and I use that to push down on my cuticle. Then I'll cut. So I'll push down where I want, then I'll cut. Push down, and that's when you know you're not going to go too far and cut that epinicium. A lot of people don't realise, and then they tuck this one under and then they go to cut that way. If you concentrate on the back blade, then you've got more control of that nipper. Now, just because I've prepped, I feel that I always like to go back over again with my 180 grit file around the natural nail to make sure there's no remaining skin left. Get right in them gaps. Just gives it that extra clean finish, I think. Now that is my prep done. And then I'm going to give it a nice squeaky clean with our Heavenly Hygiene dehydrator. Nice squeaky clean. And that is your prep all ready to now apply your acrylic. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon.